here again at the Global Pet Expo 2020 with this cool company. It's another product I found that was very interesting. And you are?
Andy. I'm Andy with MuttLuks.
And this product caught my eye. As you guys know, my dog Stella, her dad is Mako. They both have the same problem that when they walk, they drag their feet a lot. And when Mako used to run around the pool deck and would swim a lot, his paws would bleed easily because they were so close to the wick. So a product like this would have been fantastic for Mako. I found similar looking products, but they don't have what this one does, and that is...
Well, there's various features with our product that's called Mud Monsters. It's specifically made for hot climates, and the climate is if you're walking with your dog on a hot asphalt, where you wouldn't, anywhere you'd walk where you wouldn't walk with your bare feet, then you're going to be walking with you wouldn't want your companion to be walking with bare feet either, right? And the Mud Monsters, the way that they work is we got various features with them. Number one, it has an hourglass opening, makes it very easy to put your dog's paw in. The other one, it has a double cinching system, so there's Velcro on both sides that allow you to get a good grip on it so it to be able to stay on the dog's leg well. At the same time, it has a mesh that allows water in and out, and it's breathable. And the main portion of it is the rubber sole that is a barefoot technology, and you can see that I'm able to roll it in both directions. We call it Mutt Motion, and it's very comfortable on the dog's paws as well. And we do recommend these for any hiking or any activity that you might have with your companion as well. And what's interesting is they come in sets of 2. And if I just show you here is the packaging for a set of 2. When we first sold these, customers were saying, well, don't you know that dogs have 4 paws? What are you doing selling boots for sets of 2? Yeah. Right? And we said, well, what's important is a proper fit for your companion. Yes. It's not us trying to sell something a set of 4 and just pushing it on you. So what they did not understand is the majority of dogs, not all, majority of dogs' back paws are a half size smaller than the front paws. So if you get a size 7, more often than not, you might get a size 6 for the back paw, and it's because it's a rubber sole that you really want to have something that fits nice and snug on. Sometimes you'll have size 7 on both, but at least you're trying to get something that fits properly with it and so on. So we've done very well with this boot and so on with it, and I don't know if you had any other questions. Well,
just to go off of that as well, as you mentioned, another place besides the pool deck I've taken Stella swimming is the dog beach and the park that had a lake, and both of those can potentially have all kinds of hazardous things that they can step on. So this, even if you're not on concrete, this will be great for any sharp objects, sharp rocks, and things like that they might encounter while they're swimming.
Yeah. Or zebra mussels is one as well. There's glass. There's you never know what is out there, and it's very comfortable for them. I know my dog Maya jumps off the dock, and she actually gets a better grip with these than she does with her paw. And she's going out with the 2 front paws, and the back ones are still on the dock, and then she pushes off the dock. And it's very similar to the picture that we have up here that I don't know if you can see in the video here, but not. But
well, we'll see that right here. The other thing is I've had the pads of their paws get damaged by hot asphalt and things like that, and it's pretty nasty what can happen to their feet. So this obviously also guards against that. And hot sand, because Stella's mom, I took her to the dog beach the one time, and there was one patch of sand that got way hotter than the rest of it, and I ended up having to pick her up and carry her because it was so hot. So once again, this product is ideal for all kinds of situations, and of course more than just warm weather, because you also have simply back here snow mushers.
Yeah, we have basically this version is for hot weather, and we have a similar version that is made specifically for cold climate, called snow mushers. And you can find all our products. I got to put a plug in somewhere along the line at MuttLuks at MuttLuks.com, MuttLuks. MuttLuks.com, and you can see our entire line there. The other product that we have also that we were speaking about was when your dog's paws get irritated, or you have a problem as far as chafing, or you need to put moisturizing back in, we have a moisturizing cream or moisturizer that we have that's made in North America that we call Paw Magic. And it comes in 3 different sizes. So one is a cream that we have where you basically apply it with your hands. The product itself has no smell. It is the main ingredient is beeswax, and it has a very, very light touch to it. Right, it's non-toxic. Right, right, and it's a product that we've been selling for over 15 years, and it basically puts moisturizing cream back into your dog's paws, nose, or skin. We always put something on our skins and so on. I know I shaved and put something on my face this morning, right, and so on. And why not add something for the dogs as well? Yep. The other product we have is it's the same product but in a different format, which is a roll-up. And this is made not primarily, but a good portion of it is in the winter. If you apply it to the dog's withers where they have long hair, it helps to prevent snowballs. Which is good. I know with Maya, again, being a border collie, she has long hair. If I leave her outside too long or so on, and she comes in, she has to sit there for 15 minutes. And then we have another format, which is in a lipstick format. That goes, just pick up, put it in your pocket, put it in your purse, and so on, and it's easy to use.
Nice.
Right, and they're the Paw Magic products, so it would make your dog a lot more healthy, and they'll love you for it.
Right. Well, living in Florida, I don't have the snowball problem, but I know my Rottweiler.
Well, that's nice.
When she would swim, it would take a really long time for her fur to dry. So I can imagine waiting for it to melt and then dry would be even a longer process. So that'd be good to prevent.
Something along those lines. I know she just sits there next to the door and says, "Why, Daddy? Why aren't you letting me into the house?"
Yes.
And I can't even pull them off. There's just so much. But anyway, so that's what we work out.
So we're over this side of the booth because I also want to check out these products that are. You said they're new?
Yes, they're new, Dave. We've started a new product line called Mutt Travel. It's for the mutt on the go. And it's products for, as the sign says and so on, it's for traveling with your companion. Nice. We have 5 different items, products that we're promoting. The first one we have is a treat bag. The treat bag itself has a nylon interior. It's easy to clean. It has a drawstring in order to be able to keep the kibble in. Also has a little pouch over here to put some different things, but also you're able to put your poop bag through it, and a little a part on the side, put a carabiner or put whatever you need on it. And it's nice and sturdy, and it has a nice belt clip on it that's not going to come off, and it's very, very sturdy. We have them in 2 different sizes. This is the large, and then we also have one over here that's in the small size. All right. The other products that we have is we have a product called a Mutt Travel seat belt clip. And this is relatively new on the marketplace. We haven't seen this anywhere yet. And it basically is made of an aluminum alloy. And it swivels, but it goes on a seat belt. Just one hand, you can clip it nice and easy onto the seat belt, and it'll clip onto the dog's harness, not the dog's collar. Very important, right? And it'll go up and down with the seat belt, and it'll be able to keep them a little bit safer. And also has a nice opening, easy to open, but it's not going to come off because it's on both sides with the clips that we have. That's the Mutt Travel seat belt clip. We also have a bottle and water or food container that goes with it as well. Nice. The bottle has 2 compartments. Each compartment, one would hold water, the other one might hold kibble. And it has a top that goes on it in order to keep it from leaking. And attached to it as well is the bowl that you can use for either or. And it's made out of a nice heavy-duty plastic. And they both go together, and I think that this product itself is extremely well priced for what you're getting with it. I mean, and so on. It retails at $22 when sometimes just the bowl itself will retail for $15.
Now
so that's
here. We've seen collapsible bowls, but there's usually one. This is a good idea because when do you only use one bowl?
You got that right. Same system where it's nice and cleanable and everything else. And you've got a place for water, got a place for your food. And what's very interesting is that you're able to close it up, and basically it'll look like this. It's non-collapsible. Nice orange, nice little bit of color in your life and everything else with it.
And it holds. You can't lose it because it's bright.
Yeah, exactly. And everything is kind of made together because you have the orange that's in the treat bag as well, right? And it goes well, it combines well with the color of the bottle and everything else. And the other product that we have that we've just started this year is it's basically we call it VisiNeck, and it goes on the dog's neck for hunters. If you're going hunting and you have something that you want to protect, I would put it on myself, to be honest with you, just to make sure that I'm not considered anything you want to try and hunt down, right? But also you would end up using it for if you're in the country and you're walking on a back road, or you're anywhere that you really want to be visible and have your companion be visible. You would be putting the VisiNeck on them. It has a reflective tape over here that works, and it's just easy on. There's 4 different sizes, and that's part of our line as well. And that's the MuttLuks travel line, and as the years go by, we're going to keep adding to it, and making your life and your companion's life much safer and easier as you move forward.
That's great, because I know before I moved up here, I would travel up here in a lot of other places, and all of this would have come in handy. So,
well, thank you again for thank you for allowing us to show our travels. Yeah, thank you also. Take care.
Thank you.